Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I hope y'all have had a good weekend. Thanks for joining the replay and thanks for coming to another card making video. I've got a quick card today. It shouldn't take too much time. Number one, I've got everything pre-cut. But number two, because it still is an easy to replicate design. So let me show you what I've got. I did pull out the Every Bit of Wonderful Operation Smile stamp set because I do want to use this sentiment, "You make my heart happy." I'm going to emboss that. So I've already got that out, and I've got my embossing ink and powder and my anti-static pouch ready to go. Okay, hi Mom. And then let me show you the paper. So I've got my card base, just a standard card, 5.5 by 4 1/4. I've got some pieces of patterned paper out of the Lovely, it's called Lovely, paper pack and sticker sheet. So I haven't shown y'all this in a while. Let me pull it back out for y'all to see. So let's see, here's our designs. Those three, right? 4 papers, maybe. Okay, there we go. So here's this small floral watercolor paper. And on the back is this yellow gingham. Super cute. Here's a bigger floral pattern. More of a background with all this bluebell, which is our new color of the year, as a darker background. And on the back side is this green leafy pattern. Here's this pattern with these little leaves and in ballerina, canary, and it looks like toffee. So that's nice. And then here's with hearts. Here's this blue like hand-drawn line grid paper. Then on the back side, some stripes and some floral and leaf stripes as well. So that's the paper pack. It's also got a full sheet of stickers. Let me put this back so I don't lose any pieces. Here's our sticker sheet. And it's got lots of nice butterflies and flowers and flower pieces, even a cute camera, a couple of little houses, some big sentiment stickers. I imagine that might be, well, it would be nice on a card, but I don't know. For my taste, it's a little big. I'd rather use it on a scrapbook layout like this. "You make me so happy." That's kind of big too. These cute little flower sugar coffee jars. That's cute. Bird cage, another jar of flowers, a bucket of flowers, a couple of borders. So lots of pretty sticker images in this set. I'm going to be using one of them out of there. And then I cut a stitched bracket from my thin cuts for the sentiment. Okay, so let me show you though. Let's go ahead and start gluing down our papers, because what we're going to do is take each of our patterns, and this is pretty, easy to do. We're just going to do a standard little square thingy, right? Half and half. And we're going to take this triangle of a different pattern paper and put it into kind of break up our pattern papers. So it's a cute design I found on Pinterest. I thought, let's try that. I've got plenty of pattern paper to try. And I like the way it breaks up the two that feel like solid, even because they're tone on tone, but with this pretty floral. So it brings the floral back to the main stage. So, oh, Touchdown 49ers. Thanks, Howard. Hey, Bernice. Hello, Lily. Hey, Deanna. Thanks, everybody, for joining me tonight. So, I'm going to go ahead and get these adhered down that way, and then we'll just work on our sentiment and we'll be able to finish up in no time. So I'm just giving myself a very small margin on the top and bottom and sides. Oh, it's like, uh-oh, I think my paper is not, somebody didn't cut straight. You know what, I'm gonna make sure they match down here because up here I can cover it up. So in that case, let's start from the bottom. And go up, make sure we've got a nice even, oh, and now it ended up lining up. No. No, it did not end up lining up. Okay, so something is wrong here. Let's take out our trimmer and let's see what we can do. It should be 2 inches. We can even trim it back up 1/8 of an inch. Well, let's do this. Let's do it at the 5 1/2, 5 1/8, and make sure we're even. 5 1/4. So we appear to be square there. So if we put ourselves at the 2 inches, we seem a little bit more off there. So I'm going to do it at just slightly at the 1/8. And see if that won't square us back up. So I can definitely tell on this piece that this is narrower than that side. So hopefully that did square us. And since this piece is 2 1/2 inches and this was 2, I know that I will have more than enough to come in on a 4 1/2 inch card, or on a 4 1/4 inch card. So we are gonna we're just gonna have to live with some crookedness here. It's just the way it is. Okay, I want to make sure and get some adhesive down at the bottom, since that tip's gonna be so delicate. And then we'll do that, and it should fit just exactly. If you had to choose which side to not let it match, definitely match it up here and let the triangle be the shorter end. But that works out just fine for us. I'm gonna set that aside so I can do the embossing. So let's see here. Hey, Marta. Let's see here. And oops, hold on. First things first, let's go with our anti-static pouch. And now we can ink that up. I'm going to put it a little bit to the left so that I have some room for one of those stickers over there on the right. I was already kind of planning which one I wanted to use, and I need a little bit of room for it. Okay, so we're back to our just regular fine powdered embossing powder. We're using the black today, so it'll give us a nice sharp embossed image. Awesome. Okay, oops, gotta funnel that back in. Hold on. Let's dust everything down. I don't think I need these papers anymore. Turn on that heat embosser. Or that heat gun. It's not a heat embosser. There you go. See all that melt? Make it nice and shiny. Hey guys, hi, Jacob and Alon. Okay, just making sure that that is nice and cold so it doesn't smear on me. Okay, we're good there. I am going to use some foam tape for this, of course. Now, I want to use this jar of flowers, and I can put it right over here to the right of my embossed image. But here, let me put these back. I need to take off that stickiness on the sticker so that it doesn't stick and flatten out on the card. So just using a little bit of powder from the anti-static pouch, put that on. But I don't want to get it on my foam tape, because then of course it'll take away all that stickiness. Okay. I am going to use a little bit of foam tape though. Not a little bit, a couple of strips here, so that I can make sure that this part does stay up and doesn't get squished. So now I can just turn it around and kind of center the whole thing as an image. There we go. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now let me tell you what we're missing is some bling on here. We don't have any ribbon or bling, so we need to choose one to add. Oh, and this would be a good time to use some of the clear, some of our clear sparkles, if I can find the basket of sparkles. I think clear would be really pretty here. Oh, I could even use some of the Bluebell embellishments. Okay, so I've got some Sugar Rush dots, and it's got some pink in it as well. I've got some clear. The Bluebell would be pretty. That'll like coordinate with it really, really nicely. Okay. Oh yeah, Deanna. Yes, it does. I thought showcasing, the 3 patterns in a different way. I mean, because obviously you could do it and 3 stripes, but I don't know, that V design caught my eye when I was looking for ideas, and I think it's just really pretty. So I'm just gonna try some little ones. If I don't get them stuck underneath my nail. There we go. Just our little 3 for our visual triangle, right? That's all we need. And this Bluebell is such a pretty color. I think it works well as a cool color. I think it works well with warm colors. It was a great selection for that color of the year. And you know what? We can still take a little bit of our clear shimmer and just kind of color over some of these flowers. And give it a little bit more shine. I think if you're gonna get a shimmer brush, definitely start with the clear. It's great for adding that little bit of shine to anything. And obviously it's not gonna add any color to it. There you go. That little daisy there needs a little bit. And right away you have a shiny image. I don't know if you can see it though. There you can. Oh, that's a pretty good shot right there. So all those flowers there on that sticker are shiny now. And it just coordinates so beautifully with the other watercolor. I mean, obviously, it's part of the same pattern, but it just really brings it out. And I thought the colors were really nice. This paper pack itself is just a standalone. It doesn't have any theme. It's good for all year round. But it has those pretty flowers. And, you know, honestly, this could even be a masculine sided card. I mean, with the green in it, with the blue in it. You could definitely, just because it's flowers doesn't mean it has to be girly. So I hope you like that design. Definitely incorporate it with all different color, you know, patterns. Even if you use one of these patterns to do random stamping, you could do another one that's cardstock with some tone on tone. You could do some hand-drawn lines or use some border stamps to make, you know, your lines or your grids or whatever kind of pattern you want. Or even a whole nother pattern over here. Maybe some big, bold designs and here's some smaller designs. And then this one just kind of random. So just depending on what stamps you have, you can, you know, use the patterns to coordinate but also contrast each other. So that's what I'm trying to say. They contrast and they coordinate. But Close to My Heart does a really good job of taking out the hard work so that we can create quickly. I thought that was pretty quick, pretty easy. So thanks you guys for joining me on a Sunday evening. Hey Christy. I really appreciate it. I lost my train of thought because I was going to say, hey, Karen, Krista as well. So I should say hello to the girls. So that's it for tonight's card. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow night. I will try and be here right around 8 o'clock. If you have any questions about anything that I've shown you or any questions about Close to My Heart, please drop me a line. Either you can leave a message in the comments or you can send me a message through Facebook Messenger. So appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your evening and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.